Cancer, welcome to Cellulite and Love Tarot. My name is Hillary, and I'm going to get you your tarot reading here for August 2022. This will be good for all placements, all sign placements of Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, whatever. Whatever. Any prominent placements of Cancer. So, hopefully, this reading will help you smooth out the lumps and bumps of life. Let's see, I got a low battery, so I gotta hurry. Cancer, I did a pre-shuffle before jumping on here because my battery was low, and this card flew out of my Spiritual AF deck, so I'm gonna go ahead and read that because I felt like I needed to. So, it's up to you to find beauty in the ugliest days. Everyone survived some sort... Everyone survived some super shitty days, but even when it comes to those crappiest of crap days, if you look back, you can pretty much always find something beautiful. Maybe someone was unexpectedly kind to you, or for a split second, the startlingly gold sunset made you forget your life was crumbling. Or perhaps there were donuts with sprinkles. Perhaps there was donuts with sprinkles at your first AA meeting. The trick is to train yourself to spot beauty in that very moment, aka real time. It makes the ugly days a little less ugly. I love that. This month is my year anniversary of not drinking, so on the 22nd. Yeah, so that's funny that mentioned AA. I'm not in AA, but I like that mentioned that. Anyway, okay, I want to do a Celtic Cross read for you. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's get some oracle cards here first, just for a general understanding, some insight and stuff that Spirit and your higher self wants you to know. Spirit, my higher self, Cancer's higher self, thank you for using me as a channel of the highest white light here for Cancer. I welcome any of Cancer's spirit team to join me and give Cancer some insightful messages for August 2022. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. Be bold to make the first move. Cardinal Moon. It's time to take action. New Moon in Aries. Wow. The cardinal of all cardinals there. Prosperity lies ahead. New Moon in Taurus. Okay. 3:03 on the clock. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node on the bottom, and it's time to release negativity. Full Moon in Scorpio. I love that that's 2 new moons followed, or an ending with a full moon, so that's perfect. Okay, so be bold to make the first move. Cardinal Moon. It's time to take action. New Moon in Aries. Prosperity lies ahead. New Moon in Taurus. And it's time to release negativity. Full Moon in Scorpio. So I feel like if you have been in your ego and your mind consumed by the what ifs, the negative spiral thinking about things that you are wanting in your life or wanting to pursue or wanting to work out for you, I feel like Spirit and your higher self is just saying it's time to put a little bit of faith back in the situation here and to release that ego mental loop that is preventing you from taking steps. Oh, and I just heard the 12 steps, and that other card mentioned AA, so, okay. Maybe this is about someone needing to cut out some toxic negativity in their life, like alcohol. It doesn't have to be, but that might resonate for someone here. There's some toxicity, some negativity that needs to be cut out of your life so that the new and improved you can come in. The hopeful, abundant, prosperous, thankful, grateful, all of those things can come in for you. And it doesn't mean that there won't be hard days. Of course there are. But once you get on a healing path and you cut off negativity and you really, confront yourself on your mental diet, then it becomes easier to see the good things even in bad days, or you don't identify as everything being bad. You know that everything is temporary, good and bad, and you look forward to the brighter days. Anyway, let's wrap that up and get into your Celtic Cross here for August 2022. Okay, let's see. Using Rider-Waite Tarot for the base, and then I'll get some clarifiers on top. Okay. At the bottom we have the Four of Swords. Talk about releasing and healing, stepping away from what you're currently in. Okay, so your current situation is the Ace of Swords. The blocked energy, crossing energy, the Queen of Swords. Okay. Unconscious influence, the Knight of Wands. Conscious influence is the Tower. Queen of Pentacles as the past event. Knight of Cups as the future event. Okay. Three of Swords as your feelings and your heart. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles as others' opinions or outside influences. The Hanged Man, hope or fears. Three of Cups, potential outcome. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay, your current situation is I feel like you are having this epiphany. Thank you, airplane. I feel like that is... I feel like an airplane of thought just soaring through, like... coming into land. We're in the landing path of a airport over here, so... Okay, you have a new truth, a new clarity, a new outlook on something. You've had some sort of epiphany. And what's blocking that is the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you don't want to see it. I feel like that's what's coming in, is like, you know that something is true. You know that something is right. You know that something different needs to happen. Obviously, this truth, this epiphany, this new understanding has shaken up your life, with the Tower being your conscious influence here. So the unconscious influence is the Knight of Wands. So I feel like it's just, I feel like you don't want to start taking the steps to change. 7:47 on the clock. You don't want to take the steps to change. I think this behavior that you're in, that, is looking for the fun, is looking for the passion, almost the hormonal reactions to your situations around you, right? By that I mean like adrenaline and, the fun hormones that make us addicted to things. I feel like that is what's unconsciously bringing in this Queen of Swords energy against this new epiphany, this new truth for you in August 2022. If this new epiphany isn't yours, then someone or something is going to have an epiphany, a truth about you. It will affect your life in some way, or it has affected theirs in some way. And it may be from someone who is all in one minute, all out the next, the past event being the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you were really generous with something or someone, and really focused on something that, I need to get my thoughts together. I'm sorry. I have like 7 thoughts going on right now. Okay. There's 2 queens. So these could actually be people. It could be an earth sign or an air sign, but the Queen of Pentacles in your past event, I just feel like you started working on nurturing things that would work better for you in your daily life. Okay. And that's being loving and generous, but mostly to yourself too. Okay. I feel like with that truth came the understanding that things need to be different. And if this is not you, then you had someone around you nurturing and giving you, sort of setting an example for what healthy 3D life looks like, right? You could have been influenced by someone, maybe found some sort of mentor, some sort of role model here, someone who made you feel cared about, thought about, loved, supported, stable, good things. I mean, these are good cards. I'm not really seeing a bad card. The Tower could be, I don't know. Let's see. Possible future event, the Knight of Cups. So you may have an apology coming in. This Queen of Pentacles might be, if this is about a relationship, this might be another person in your situation. This might be another person in your situation that you found out about, possibly. With this Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords and the Tower and the Knight of Wands, it might be like a third-party energy. And so this Knight of Cups could be an apology coming in. If it's an external source here. If this Knight of Cups is, again, if this is all sourced from you, all within you, then with all these changes, I see you moving forward towards emotional satisfaction. I feel like you are figuring things out, like the steps that you need to take for emotional stability, for happiness, for contentment, for healing. And I feel like you are taking those steps. Okay. Right now, your feelings, what's in your heart, it couldn't be more clear here. Like this, you're heartbroken. You're really hurt. And that's affected you mentally too. It's affected you mentally too. So it's not just a heart pain, it's a mind pain now, right? And no wonder there's thought or ego blockages about all this. Because we can really resist the changes coming in our life, the changes happening, the influences when we're hurt and we're trying to protect ourselves. We're trying to not feel the pain that we're feeling. Again, if this is a relationship, then yeah, someone absolutely broke your heart. And now others' opinions or outside influences, the Nine of Pentacles, that's not the Eight of Pentacles. That's the Nine of Pentacles. I said that wrong earlier. My bad. So I just feel like you're now in this place where you are healing, okay? You're healing. You're on your own. You're finding this independence. You are building your own stability. You're not reliant on anyone. You don't really need anyone. Or that's how people are viewing you. I feel like you were put in this position, maybe not by choice, obviously. So that could be influencing you as like, I don't really have a choice but to be on my own and to handle this. And I think your hopes and fears about this situation with the Hanged Man is that you're worried that nothing's going to change. You're worried that you're stuck in this like this is just going to be your permanent state of being, is hurt, is nervous, alone. Maybe that you'll never feel the way that you felt for your past person with anyone else, or you're never going to find a job like you did before, or something's never going to be the same, right? So you're worried that this is just where you're stuck. But your potential outcome being the Three of Cups, I see so much celebration, so much healing, so much joy, so much love coming in for you. I feel support and just like people around you that maybe you don't think are here for you, being here for you. Okay, I want to clarify because that's just the base message. Let's see. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords here for Cancer's reading for their current situation. Clarify the Ace of Swords, please. Oh, these cards do not want to go together right now. I feel so much resistance. I feel like there's so much resistance right now. Okay, let's see. Let me clarify the Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh. The Nine of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. You have something that is mentally like tormenting you, that is hard to escape from. It's plaguing your mind, it's plaguing your thoughts, it's plaguing your dreams, and it's just put in so much worry and fear and pain. Like this card here, this rabbit is skewed through. It's interesting that that's a white rabbit, and I just heard follow the white rabbit, you know. So maybe, I don't know, for some people this is a relationship that made you follow this white rabbit, maybe into learning tarot or getting readings or something. Something that you learned about that made you kind of go down a rabbit hole, right? And this rabbit hole that you're going down has two paths, right? You can, the positive route or the negative route. And I feel like because of everything, all the uncertainty, all the pain, everything around you right now, your mind is succumbing to the negative thinking, the negative feelings, the negative worries about the situation. Okay, let's... Yeah, that new epiphany just really fucked with your mind. Okay, can you clarify the Queen of Swords for the blocked energy? The Eight of Pentacles. Clarifying the Queen of Swords, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. No, that's the Nine of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, get my crap together. At the bottom we have the Tower. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you're, again, with the Queen of Swords blocking this epiphany, I feel like it's just not wanting to see, not wanting to accept it, not really being open to changing things. I feel like you're very stuck in your ways right now about it. And so with the Eight of Pentacles clarifying that, it's just like you are stubbornly sticking to your mental guns about this, right? You don't want to open up. You don't want to open up. You don't want to change things. And it needs to change with the Tower. I feel like I need to get one more clarifier for that. The Knight of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it doesn't matter what anyone says to you. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it because you're going through too much right now. And so other people's input, other people's opinions, the truth of the matter, the truth of the matter here is that you don't want to see it. You don't want to feel it. You don't want to deal with it. But you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. You have to. Okay, can you clarify the Knight of Wands, please, for the unconscious influence? Thank you. We got the Empress and the Seven of Pentacles clarifying the Knight of Wands for the unconscious influence. So, yeah, I just feel like there's a situation where like you should be standing in like a divine feminine energy, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. You should be in this place of power, like you know with this new truth, you know with the steps that you need to take, that it's going to elevate you, and it's going to pay off the time, the energy, it's all going to pay off. But that Knight of Wands energy is just like, it's fighting between old way of thinking and new way of thinking. Okay. Can you clarify this past event, the Queen of Pentacles, please? Justice. Oh, and that's the King of Pentacles on bottom there. And Judgment. And the Hermit. You got all majors for this past event. Okay, with the Queen of Cups on bottom, there you are, Cancer. So yeah, this past event, you saw things for what they were, and you decided to make a judgment call on it, right? This epiphany. And so now you're in hermit mode, right? Going within, learning what you need to learn, seeing things the way that you need to see them, but you're still resisting it, right? You're still resisting it. Okay, let's clarify the Tower here for the conscious influence. The King of Pentacles. You have one more. And the Hierophant. This might be about a marriage. Man, Gemini's was about a marriage too. And there's the Tower. King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Tower on bottom, clarifying the Tower for the conscious influence for this current situation, for this past event. I feel like there's a shakeup in your stability. I feel like there's a massive shakeup in your stability, in your physical world here, and it's having you, like, you don't have a choice. You have to look at things different. This could be about a divorce. You may be divorcing or ending a long-term commitment. I just saw 22:33 on the clock here. So something changed. Okay. Can you clarify the Knight of Cups, please? The King of Cups. The Six of Swords. Yeah, someone wants to apologize. Someone wants to come into calmer waters because they love you and you're the love of their life. The Sun and the Emperor at the bottom. Wow. This could be this King of Pentacles, this marriage, this something that fell apart, some understanding. I feel like there was a third-party situation here that you found out about, and that's why you're heartbroken. Yeah. Okay. Can you clarify the Three of Swords for Cancer's current feelings? What's in their heart? The Star. Mm-hmm. The Ace of Wands. And the Two of Cups on bottom. So yeah, you are hurt, but you are in the process of healing, even if you're resisting it, okay? Even if you're resisting it, there is a hope renewed coming. There is a wish fulfillment coming and a new beginning. Now, I don't get super excited with the Ace of Wands because the Wands, with the Aces, this could burn out just as fast as it lights up, okay? But you already have two Ace of Swords out here, so there's a powerful truth. With the Two of Cups here on bottom, oh, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah. I feel like you're healing from this painful soulmate connection. I feel like that's what's going on. Okay, can you clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please, for others' opinions and outside influences? King of Wands. And the Chariot, Cancer, there you are. There you are. So people are viewing you as fine. I think you're doing a great job of looking, almost faking it till you make it. And you know what? Sometimes that's what it takes. It's not a permanent thing, but sometimes that's what it takes to get started on the healing process. And oh my gosh, there's the Emperor on bottom. So you could be dealing with an Aries, possibly, because the King of Wands here and the Emperor. But people see you moving on. People see you finding your confidence, finding your stability. They see you sort of blossoming open. I feel like getting away from whatever is closing out here, from whatever ended in this possible marriage or relationship, long-term commitment. People see that it's good for you to be leaving that, to be done with that, to be moving on from that. Okay, can you clarify the Hanged Man for hopes or fears, please? Yeah, 9 of Wands. Oh, that flipped over too. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're blocked off to love situations right now, and I don't blame you. Your heart is still hurting, and that's what you're worried about, is that it's never going to change. Like, you're always going to have your guard up, that you're never going to be able to trust anyone again, that you've been too hurt to ever experience the type of love that you felt before you were hurt. Can you clarify the Three of Cups here for the potential outcome, please? Five of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Swords upright. The Five of Wands on bottom. So I feel like things are going to turn out way better than you can even ever imagine. I feel like what you feel like you lost and is gone and is dead, you're going to find something better. Even though it may not seem like it right now, you will. And I think you're worried that, like, with the Five of Wands, in this reading, I feel like it's competition or third-party energy. You're just, like, thinking that you're always going to have to deal with third-party energy. You're always going to be in competition with someone instead of the first choice or the best option. And that all starts with you and how you view yourself. You better know without a shadow of a doubt that you are first best, that you are the one and only. Get on a strict mental diet about who the fuck you are, Cancer. Because you establish that. No one else does. And the more you establish that with yourself, the less you allow flighty, unloyal people in your life. And it opens up opportunities for beautiful, beneficial things to come in. Beautiful, healthy love to come in. This had to end this way so that you would stop accepting this type of behavior, this type of treatment, so that you could know who you are, so that you could love yourself. Can you give me some more? Give me some advice cards here for Cancer in your situation, please. Sorry, I just kicked my camera. So far, the Eight of Swords and the High Priestess. So I feel like Spirit and your higher self is just saying, like, just because you can't see what's ahead doesn't mean that you're stuck with what you have now. Okay? And you need to work on mentally releasing yourself from that prison and realize that this is not what you are permanently stuck in. Follow your intuition and allow better things to come in. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. This is not the best that you have, okay? This is not as good as it gets, and you're like, good, because it wasn't fucking good. And I'm like, yeah, I feel that. I feel that, Cancer. This wasn't good. This wasn't good, but the key is within you. The key is within you. The key to this door is right here, okay? High Priestess. It's time to learn to love yourself the way that you want other people to love you. It's time to stand up for yourself and be loyal to yourself the way that you want other people to stand up for you and be loyal to you. It's time to establish that within you first so that out here reflects it, okay? The Tower, the Page of Wands, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups reversed. Oh, and the Page of Swords under that. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it's time to leave this behind. It's time to stop focusing on these types of people. If you are checking up on them on their social media, if you are flirting or entertaining people with this energy, it's time to put it into that and make a choice to love you first and most, okay? It's time to get out of your head about the memories and stop putting this person or people like this on a pedestal and start putting yourself on the pedestal. The Five of Swords at the bottom. Yeah, you got to get out of your head about this. You got to try to get out of your head, and I know that's hard, so I'm not judging. I understand this energy so much. Okay, let's get you some brutal honesty oracles here. Spirit, my higher self, Cancer's higher self, can you give me some brutal honesty oracles here for Cancer's situation, please? Loving energy, exactly. That love that you feel for others and that you want for yourself, you got to give it to you first. You got to give it to you first. That means you got to establish who you are and what you deserve, and you better put yourself up on the pedestal because you deserve it. No evil formed against you shall ever prosper. Yeah, this isn't going to be the best that you had. This is not the best that you had. Vindicated energy. Self-depreciating energy. I feel like that's you. I feel like you have put other people so far up on the pedestal that you're like, I'm useless without them. Like, I'll never have better. Like, why? Like, and blaming yourself for the way that this person treated you. I feel like that's what's going on, is like you are blaming yourself for all of this. And this isn't in your control. This other person, their behavior, you have no control over that. Okay? You have no control over that. That's on them. It's not yours to control. You can only control yourself and how you go forward this month. Yeah, it is August. Thank you, Spirit. Good intentions. Someone from your past. Yeah. The good intentions is what you really need to be mentally focusing on within yourself, towards yourself, about yourself. Self-concept affirmations. I put affirmations at the end of all of my videos, so I will really focus on some powerful self-love affirmations for you feel free to use them, write them down, or look up other ones, okay? I only choose about 6. So there's obviously an infinite amount more, but I just pick them intuitively based on what I feel in the reading. So you'll at least have 6 from me. Okay, let's get you some healing with the Angels cards. Sorry, I'm trying to wrap this up. I have 3% on my battery. Okay. Self-acceptance. Oh my gosh, it landed right over self-depreciating energy. You have to love yourself. You have to come to accept who you are. Accept that you are worth good things. That you didn't deserve this. That you don't deserve someone like this. Okay, you have to come to that within yourself, Cancer. Meditation. So there are plenty of self-concept affirmation meditations, and I highly recommend them. There's even, I think, Kim Velez does a lot about, I like her self-concept meditations. I don't really get behind the whole SP thing, because I feel like that's putting someone else on a pedestal. So I don't get behind those. But her self-concept affirmations are amazing. I'm trying to think of the other person, Dylan something. I'll try to link them in my description box because they have amazing self-concept meditations. They have sleep meditations that you can listen to, and it just helps your subconscious rewire your thinking about who you are, what you deserve, what your life is going to be like, what you accept. Amazing. I love it. I love them so much, okay? Something flipped over in there. Power. Yeah, that's where you're going to find your power. All of those came out, so I'm going to read those. Okay. Got divine timing on the bottom, too. Serenity, emerging, trust, new love. You are going to come out of this situation so much brighter and more radiant and more magnetic because of how you're going to be with yourself, because of the relationship that you're going to establish within you about you. And that is going to bring so much peace that you will not take the blame for other people's behavior. You won't do it. And you won't accept that from other people. And even if they try to guilt you into going back to the old way of being, you'll just be like, it's not my responsibility to change who I am to make you feel better about your decisions. It's just not. And that is going to be so powerful for you. You're going to learn to trust yourself, to have so much trust in the divine and who you are and what you're worth. And with that, this new love, this new self-love, you'll attract new types of love that you will have not experienced before, because the type of people that you attracted, any outie, in and out, flighty, inconsistent, unloyal, untrusting people, is that they won't be in your vibrational match anymore. In your vibrational, what am I trying to say? They won't be a match for what your vibration is going to be, okay? It's going to be beautiful. I apologize, my phone died and I don't have my microphone plugged in, so it probably sounds different, but I just wanted to say thank you for spending time with me, Cancer. I hope that this month is a beautiful blossoming month for you, and I'll see you next time. Of a timer going off. Confirmation for someone.
Here are your affirmations. I am whole and complete within myself. I am stable, trustworthy, and loyal to myself. I am a magnet for my desires. I am first best and always a priority. My needs are always met easily. I am so loved.